I really did enjoy this movie last night. I really did. It was good. It was really good. It was really funny. It was cute. Okay, and this has got to be one of my favorite Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor team up movies, of course. Yeah, this is Derrick Yasha, and today I'm going to review See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Okay, so pretty much the movie starts off, of course, with Dave going to his job, of course, and mainly, he's arguing with his boss, this and that, or the boss is, telling him this and this and that, whatever. You're deaf. No, I am not deaf. This and that, whatever. And then mainly, I forgot the other guy's name. I'm trying to think what it was. Um, Wally. Okay, Wally. Wally's trying to look for a job. Okay, pretty much so. So, what happens is, he goes and meets Dave, of course. Asking him if he could get the job, this and that. And then, they become good friends. Later they meet up with, two girls at the bar, of course. Mainly he wants to introduce Dave, of course, to this woman, of course. And mainly what happens is he steps on the guy's jacket, of course, and the guy's like, uh, who do you think you are? This and that. Okay, and pretty much, he apologizes to him for stepping on his jacket. And then, mainly he calls, Dave an asshole or something, and then Wally wants to step in and fight with him. You know, I'm gonna kick your ass, motherfucker. This and that. I eat Green Beret pussies for you for breakfast or some shit like that. So, they get into a fight, very good, awesome fight, badass, okay? You got you got Dave leading Wale, okay? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, basically left punch, right punch, shit like that, and pretty much because he's telling him from left to right, from left to right. Mainly a faggot cuts in. I don't know if this is the guy's ex boyfriend, the one that he stepped on the jacket. I don't know if it's his ex boyfriend or not, but he's like, "Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up," and then he takes Dave and beats the shit out of him. Which I don't know. Why would a random guy take up for a fucking piece of shit bald head that can't take fucking apology. Okay, seriously. No, I know, but anyways, he's kicking Gene. No, oops. I mean Dave's ass, of course. And mainly what happens is, they're asking each other, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" Okay, so pretty much they're chilling in the park. They're talking this and that. Mainly, what happens is, of course, he puts ice cream on Dave's head. Now, the next day, of course, they're at work, and Wally is waiting for the paper, and of course, this guy goes in there, and of course, asks Gene Wilder if he could read medicine out to him, some kind of medicine. Of course, that you have this woman coming in there. Of course, she's like one of the main villains, of course, and mainly she kills the guy, and what happens is the guy leaves a coin inside the cigar box, this gold coin. We don't know why, but it gets explained later into the film. Okay, so then what happens is, of course, Dave and Wally are looking at the dead body, and they get framed for it. The cops think that they killed this guy. Of course, they think that they killed this guy, and of course they arrest him, interrogate him. The cop asks him a couple of questions. This and that. Um, mainly he's asking him, what something like that. they're telling him, he's blind, and this one is deaf, this and this and that, yada yada. Okay, eventually they get out of there. Okay, when they're getting taken back to their cells on the elevator, basically what they do is trip the cops into the elevator, and then they get out, and then of course escape. But first, what happens is, them two come in and say that they're their lawyers. Okay, they say that they're their lawyers. Yeah, so pretty much, when they get them out, they want to kill them. So that's why they escape. Okay, so pretty much, he's like, okay, we need to get out of the city. This and this and that. Follow my footsteps, my stomps or whatever. Or he tells him to stomp so he can so he can listen, so he can follow him. Stomping like that. Real ghetto. I'm not gonna lie, real ghetto. So then what happens is, they get caught. They get caught by him, of course. One of the main bad guys with the mustache. Okay. Um, asking them this and this and that. Any requests before they die, and then of course they escape. And then what happens is, mainly they want to try to get the coin back, of course, mainly because they stole the coin from them. And what happens is now, of course, I think they call his sister or something, and mainly they meet up with her at a hotel room. And then the popos come, they try to get them, this and that. And the popos think that they escaped, but they're actually in the air vent. So then what happens is, they go to this hotel room and act like a bunch of doctors, this and that, to sneak inside the hotel room. Okay, so what happens is now, of course, mainly, he gets taken to a MIR meeting. Okay, and Dave has to find the gold coin in the room, of course. And of course, his sister makes a distraction, of course, crashing into his car, a red spider. Okay. No, I know, but pretty much what happens is, of course, Gene Wild, I mean Dave. I'm sorry, Dave goes inside the room and is trying to look for the gold coin. All right, he's trying to look for the gold coin, and mainly the briefcase is in the bathroom, where of course this beautiful woman is taking a shower. Of course, yeah, she's taking a shower. Very very nice scene. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Mainly he goes in there, and of course, from her wanting to get something out of the briefcase, of course, or the suitcase. She gets it out, of course, him seeing her wet titties, of course, he gets a hard on from it. Which any guy would get a hard on from seeing wet titties, of course. Hell fucking yeah, dog. So anyways, he finds the gold coin, but he makes a lot of noise. She gets out of the shower, and then she asks if it's this guy with the mustache, okay? And mainly he's like, freeze, hold it right there, this and that. And then he goes up to her, he kisses her, and then, mainly he pulls his hand out of his pocket, and he says, I'll send you a letter or some shit like that. And he has a fucking hard on. And then he walks out of the fucking room. Dave walks out of the fucking room with a hard on. No, I know. What happens is, they capture his sister, of course, and mainly it's up to Dave and Wally to save her, of course. They go over there, they have to distract the dogs with peanut butter. And of course, Dave fucks up, of course. He breaks the window and he gets her out of the glass house or whatever it is, the glass garden house. And yeah, pretty much from there, she escapes and she tries to get the cops. Okay, and Gene, oops, I mean Dave gets captured, and Wally sees, well, not sees, but here's the bad guy, of course. The main villain. It's a fucking twist, okay. Mainly he's asking him for the gold coin. Okay, he's asking him for the gold coin. Okay, so he's like, is this and this and that. Why do you want this gold coin so bad? And then the main bad guy is like, well, I would offer you $1 million, and then shuts off the light and then fucking kills him, which is fucking badass and awesome. Seriously, it's fucking badass and awesome. Very gangster up in here. Okay, so mainly what happens is now, of course, that she brings Dave into the room, this and this and that, and of course he tries to do the same thing like he did to him. Okay, cuts out the light and tries to shoot her, but she shoots him, and of course she escapes with the gold coin, but not really, because Dave and Wally, or Dave comes up with a plan, and mainly they get them, and that's the end of the movie, and it was very funny. Okay, good 5 out of 5. I know I jumped around with the movie a little bit. I know this wasn't a perfect review, but Matt did a better review on this than me. Okay, and pretty much. I think I already said the movie gets a perfect 5 out of 5. The acting is top notch. You have Gene Wilder, of course. You have Richard Pryor, rest in peace. You have Kevin Spacey and some other people as well. No, I know. The writing and dialogue, top notch. This is a very good comedy film. Okay. I guess the cinematography was very nice, very good. The visuals was very nice, very good. Everything about the movie, the way that it's shot, very good. And this is a comedy gold film. It's a cult classic. Okay, it's really funny. It's really funny. All right, and mainly, I guess my favorite scene out of the whole movie would probably have to be the bar fight scene, because how awesome that was. How awesome, and that was well choreographed. Okay, that was well choreographed. But yeah, pretty much check out the movie, and check out Matt's review, and of course check out the scenes saved in my favorites. Of course, mainly that scene that I was talking about, and the other scene. Well, all right, guys, I'm out. Peace.